and thank you for everything that you guys do to my channel. You guys, your support means a lot. I appreciate you guys. I don't have much to say but saying thank you, but continue. Those who have not subscribed, please don't pass by this channel if you haven't subscribed. Please subscribe because your subscription means a lot to my channel. So please don't pass by to subscribe on this channel. I talk about childbearing. I talk about motherhood in general, first time moms, especially. That's my greatest topic. I talk to first time moms because there's a lot that we go through as first time mamas. So first time mamas, please, this video is for you. So come closer, come closer, come closer, first time mama, come closer to this video. And today I'm going to talk on your breasts. You know, there are some moms after breastfeeding, then you experience like their lumps or engorged breast. Then I'm going to talk how will you know that my breast is engorged, or and how do you deal with that. So today I'm just going to talk in that small topic on engorged breast, and how do you know they are engorged or they are clots. So I'm going to talk on one thing first. When you're breastfeeding, as I talked about it in my previous video, when you're breastfeeding, make sure that you empty all the breasts. If your breasts are not emptied, if there's still milk inside your breast, that means you're going to, because once it remains inside, it's going to get it is going to clog. How do they call that? Clogging or whatsoever, I don't know. I'm not an English speaker, I'm just trying. So what I can say, first of all, after you've breastfed, examine your breast. Do that examination on your breast frequently, and this is how you'll notice. You know, your breast is supposed to be soft. It's supposed to be very, very soft. They should not be any hard parts. You know, that hard part which is natural one, but they should not be, you know, like you can find that there's a hard part here, then there's another hard part here, another hard part on top here, another hard part. No, your breast should be as soft as before starting breastfeeding. You know, breastfeeding is just a process. It does not have to change the way your breast yeah, it will change the way it happens, but it should not change the way your breast used to be. Because if your breast is soft, that means it should remain soft. You get me? The hard parts should not be there. So examine a breastfeeding mom, examine your breasts frequently, because those clogs, those hard parts, they can easily bring mastitis. They can easily bring something different, which will lead to a different thing, which will lead to painful breast, which will end up to surgery. So before reaching to that level, a breastfeeding mom, examine your breasts. It's not bad to examine your breasts because they are your own, and if you see anything which is not right, then how do you deal with it? We're going to look on how to deal with it in the next video, but on this one I just want to emphasize on how you can check your breasts if they are not clogged, if they are not clots, if they are not any hard parts. And if you feel, because you can feel them, if you're touching them, then you can feel there are some hard parts. If you see there are any hard parts, or if you feel the hard parts, take fastest measurement possible. And the fastest measurement possible is by pumping out all the milk. Because what is remaining, what makes your breast clog, or what makes your breast being engorged, is the milk that is left, that you have not fed your baby all of it. That's what makes your breast to be clogged. So what you can do, the fastest and the easiest way is to pump it. Because sometimes you're like, my baby cannot suck everything. So what you can do, just pump all the milk out. it will be safer for you and safer for your baby, because even sometimes that milk, if it overstays inside there, what's happening to this? Oh, no problem. If the milk overstays in your breast, that means it's going to bring a problem to you. So before reaching to that time, if your baby cannot suckle everything, please mamas, please and please, because I went through this. So I'm also encouraging a mom out there not to go through this by emptying all the breasts, because those hard parts that you're feeling in your breast, they are not safe for you. Why am I saying they are not safe for you? Because they are going to lead to something different, mamas. It happened to me once, and I'll never like it to happen to anyone else, because it's a very painful process. You'll not want to breastfeed. You'll stop breastfeeding your baby. You'll not want anything to touch your breast. When I say anything, you will not even want this close to touch your breast, because it's such a painful thing. I went through it, mamas, so I'm also encouraging you so that you cannot go through the same thing. It's very, very painful. So once you breastfeed your baby, the next day you breastfeed your baby, you keep but you still feel the hard parts inside. You still feel the hard parts. Please seek medical assistance, or pump all the milk. And if you have pumped and you still feel those hard parts, please take the next measurement, because it may not end up in a safe way for you. It may not end up well with you. What I'm encouraging you here is, when you're breastfeeding, make sure you empty all the breast. As I've said in my previous video, when you're breastfeeding, make sure that you empty, because it's going to be safe for you and safe for the baby. And that milk that remains, if you pump, sometimes, because for me it used to happen, and I could pump and it comes in lump sum. It's not like it comes out like a spoiled milk, like yogurtish, something like that. So that means it has gotten spoiled from inside my breast. That means if I keep the lump inside, if I don't get rid of it, it will continue and it will create some pus. It will continue. It can create a very big thing, and it will end up becoming mastitis. So mothers, first time moms, if you're experiencing such a thing, please don't hesitate to seek medical assistance. Don't hesitate to pump all the milk. Just pump it, and if it has gone bad, pump it and just throw it. It will cost you nothing, and it will cost the baby nothing more than you keeping it, and it will bring something bad to you. So that's my encouragement for today for mamas. Please, mamas, if you're breastfeeding, make sure that you empty all the breasts and examine your breasts. They're yours. So don't get afraid. Examine your breast and see if there's any hard part. Your breast should be as soft as possible. Examine it if you see there's no any other hard part. But if you feel any hard part, please just take the next measurement, take the next step, so that you can become safe and your baby can become safe too. Thank you, mama. I love you all the first time moms. Congratulations a lot to you. I wish all the best in your process of breastfeeding. I wish you all the best, and don't give up. In that first week, sometimes your nipples may hurt, sometimes you may get cracks, sometimes you may get what, but don't give up, mamas. Don't give up. Keep breastfeeding your baby. Keep enjoying it with your little one.